Hey, welcome to Switch It Up. I'm Sheila, this is Todd, and 3 years ago we started a journey in our Momentum 395 MS, and I think there's some changes coming as we start season 4.
Is this the end of Switch It Up as you know it? That is the question, and that's the question we're going to answer today. So I guess we will roll the intro and give you all the details.
Let's do that.
A man and a woman left their home to switch things up and go on the road. They didn't know where they would go, but it's gotta be better than staying home. They switched it up. They switched it up.
As you can see, big changes are coming. We've been moving out all of the stuff from up there. We have the wonderful frame flex, but it's not as bad as like some of the other things that we have been told. And the good part is that during this downtime right now, we are able to take it straight up to Elkhart and we'll be able to get everything fixed.
Yeah, that's one thing that we've noticed is even though there's a lot of issues and a lot of talk out there on different frame flex issues, Grand Design took a look at the rig and they're going to stand behind the warranty in their product, and so we're going to take it up there, drop it off, and let them make sure everything is ready for us to get back on the road.
The part that was kind of interesting for us is that months prior, if you followed our journey, we were having issues with the slide breaking and all these different things happening. And going to the Grand Design Rally, it was great because we were able to bring in the service department. They were able to walk around, and some key things that you need to look for if you think you might have frame flex is you're going to start seeing those wear marks on the side of the cab, and you started noticing that how long ago?
Yeah, I don't remember. Just like it, and it just kept growing.
Yeah, now it's a good almost 3/4 to an inch.
Yeah, when I'd be dusting that area, I'm like, wow, this has shifted. Like, and I just thought maybe since we've never RV'd before, I just thought maybe this is just normal wear and tear. But the more we watched it, it just kept growing. And then when the slide broke,
the first time,
and then there was all kinds of, it just seems shifted.
Yeah. It definitely shifted. And it wasn't, I think it was because it was going down the road, and when it would do this, it actually sheared off the rivets. So after the second time, we actually put rollers under it. You saw that video on how to do that. And all the time we were emailing Grand Design saying, hey, is this normal? Is there something that we need to be looking at? And they had us go into an RV dealership, and we did the frame flex test where you put weight on it and do the measurements, and everything came out normal. So we had a little peace of mind with that, thinking there wasn't any big deal.
Right, but then we were at the Grand Design Rally and we're like, we might as well have somebody take a look at it, because another thing we started noticing was where the stairs go up into the front bedroom, the wall was just kind of like there was a little gap
There's more
there.
of a gap.
And I kept looking down like, I don't think I should be able to see daylight. That doesn't seem like that would be right. So having them come over and take a look at it, was like, yes, you have an issue. Actually, they wanted to get it in right away, but we had an event that we had to get to, and we're like, oh, we can't disappoint all those people and cancel the huddle. So off we went to the huddle.
And here we are.
Now we're going to take it and get it fixed.
So as you can see, we've been moving out, because if you're going to go do this, you got to move everything out. And
is that because they're going to take the cabinetry and everything out up there?
To my understanding, the slide completely comes out. They redo all of they check all the welds. They do all that. They pull the whole front cap stuff. And
you don't want your mattress up there while they're taking stuff off in the sawdust. And so I didn't want my clothes there. I didn't want the mattress up there. So the whole front is completely cleaned out. And while we were at it, we just decided to clean out some more stuff.
It's time for some changes for Switch It Up. They always say, like, after 3 years, you should really just change some things around. Because,
for 3 years, we keep things normal.
Well, we kind of do. I'm still here.
Like, there's all kinds of things we could change, though. Maybe it's just something as simple as a little color, a little pizzazz difference.
Yeah, as you travel around, you do things and you do events, and you're like, well, it's time to purge. And I think we are purging a ton of stuff. We're just going through things we're not using, things we're using, and we're getting rid of it all.
So close.
This is kind of reminiscent of like when we moved out of the apartment to start our RV life journey.
It's just as complicated.
It is. Because how much have we collected in less than 3 years? Who knew all of that stuff could be contained in such small spaces? And as we were doing that, Sheila was like, what if we made some more changes?
Right, like we're home in Kansas City where we have kids and storage units, and this is kind of where we come back through. So let's just go through it. Like, let's do a restart, like a reboot. Reboot.
We're refreshing. So there's a lot to refresh. More than I anticipated when she said, maybe
Reboot.
It's time to get rid of some of the color.
Well, yeah, you've had a little bit of a meltdown. I packed some things up in a box. You're like, but wait. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's all right to purge. It's all right to start fresh, because you gather so much stuff when you're on the road and you realize after 3 years you haven't touched it.
Right.
And so we've just been purging, giving stuff to our kids. And one of our daughters, Brittany, they're thinking about getting their own RV. So some of those items that we haven't been using that could help them with their journey, we've been giving to them, which has been great.
Yeah.
But then when we started removing the stickers.
Yes, we did that in an RV park where people know us. Maybe that wasn't the best thing to do, because switching off isn't going away. It's just getting a fresh.
But I tell you what, there was some stares like, wait a minute, what's going on? And this is kind of a cool thing, because when we put the wrap on, everyone's like, well, you can't leave the wrap on. It's going to pull all the stickers underneath and stuff. So now we actually can answer the question that no, it didn't.
It didn't.
It's a complete, this place is like being rehauled. It's a lot of fun. I'm actually enjoying it. There's some struggles that come with the changes, but I'm actually enjoying and I'm embracing the moment.
You're growing.
Is that what it is?
I think so. You're growing. You're embracing change a little bit better this year than 3 years ago.
Yeah. Okay, fun little fact. 3 years ago, exactly to today, I was pulling, we first got the Grand Design, and I was actually pulling all of the stickers off of it. How appropriate it is that 3 years later, to the day, I'm pulling the green off so we can start the next phase. You couldn't make that up. It's kind of crazy to think about. And all the people are asking, well, when we put this on, we called it embossing. Basically, we laid over the top of the current stickers that were on the RV. And they were like, well, is it going to pull them off? Are we going to have issues? Honestly, they've been coming off pretty good. I did a little bit yesterday. So it's allowing all the designs that were there prior to still be there. So therefore, it still broke up. It's not going to have as many of the decals that were there when Grand Design made it. The goal here is to heat it up, get it not too hot because it gets too stretchy, and then start to pull.
So you're kind of sad?
I am. I started tearing up because it's like the end, but it's not the end, but it's the end of this moment. Like won't ever be another moment like this. Different moments.
Yeah, but it's like an end of this era.
It's 3 years. Like, we've done a lot in 3 years. We've grown a community. We've made some amazing friends.
We've seen almost all of the United States. We've been able to see some amazing things, meet some great people.
So, yes, it is. I'm happy and I'm sad all at the same time. And it's always the unknown. Like, you don't know what's going to happen next. So you're opening like this door up of, okay, you get used to being in this comfort zone. You get used to doing what we're doing. And now it's like we're having to grow. And growth is fun, exciting, and scary all at the same time. And that's, I guess, when we put the Switch It Up on, it was the same type of feeling, like what is getting ready to happen, where are we going to go. It was only 2.5 weeks in that we put the Switch It Up on, and today was the day I was pulling stickers off to put the other stuff on. So it's just weird, like this whole time frame is weird.
I don't even know what I think. There's a lot of fear in it, though. I mean, not like unhealthy fear.
No.
Just a fear of, are we making the right decisions?
Yes.
Are we headed
The right way.
the right way?
After being on the road for this long, I think I've learned just a lot. And we have a lot of stuff happening. I mean, next year is going to be a big year for us.
Absolutely. We have more crew campouts. We've already started posting our huddles that are available. A lot more crew campouts happening next year. And then we're going to be doing more meetups because, as you guys know, when we started this journey just kind of out to see the United States and then come back, actually what happened is we started to see the power of the RV community, made some amazing friends, amazing connections, and realized this is what we want to do. So off we go, building community.
Yes. And if you're curious on what our event schedule is and what's happening next year, you're going to find that on our website, gswitchitup.com. And you can click the events tab and you'll be able to see a lot of that information. And because it's always changing. So some of the huddles, by the time you're watching this, might have changed, might have gone past. There's might be huddles that are coming up. The Tampa RV show is right around the corner by the time we're making this video. So that's only a few weeks away, which are going to be holding some really big surprises.
Yes, and there's so much that we're working on behind the scenes. We cannot wait to share it with you, and all of that will be pretty much revealed in 2024 because 3 years, let's shake it up and do something different for the next 3.
Yep. So as you watch this video, you'll see that next week is going to be Christmas, and the week after that we got something special for that.
Christmas?
I know. And then
I gotta finish shopping.
The week after that we'll only be talking about a year-end review, and then we're already to January 7th, and guess what's then is the Tampa RV show, and then a lot of things are going to be revealed, which is going to be a lot of fun.
We're just like getting ready to shift into the next gear.
I look at it as, I was thinking of this the other day as I was driving, and when you just said that, it made me think of it. I look at the change that's going on right now is we started out, Sheila, like a caterpillar.
Oh boy.
And we were like inching our way around the United States, trying to find our way in the world and where we're gonna go. And then pretty soon we just like crawled up on a leaf and we made this little chrysalis, and we're getting ready to be a beautiful butterfly.
Okay.
Do you like that analogy?
Well, I feel like sometimes while we were out and about, somebody stepped on our tail and we squished half of our...
or the farmers were driving on the road going, I see the caterpillars are out early, it looks like winter's coming.
But yes, I understand the analogy. I understand what you're trying to say.
It really is, this is a metamorphosis of what and where we're going after our mission statement and all the things that you have been working on and bringing the community together. It's just there's so many things happening that I'm looking forward to.
I feel like the first 3 years we're building the foundation about what we were going to be about and how we were going to do this whole YouTube thing, and the fact that we're even just going to continue to do this YouTube thing. Like there for a while I was like, this won't last. But here we are because of you guys and the community that we've built. And so we've been building the foundation, and we're ready to build that next thing and switch it up to the whole next level.
We're pushing all chips in. There is we've burned the ships. If you heard Sheila's message at one of the huddles, the ships have been burnt. And you'll understand that more than ever.
So I'm just asking you to lock arms, crew. We're going to make an impact. We're going to start an RV revolution where it is different, where we're united, where we love and care. We're going to be just what the Lord needs to take the land. It's time for us to storm the land.
very soon.
Very soon.
And I don't mean to tease it or anything, but we don't necessarily want to reveal everything until all the I's are dotted and all the fun stuff. Just know that we're doing everything to help build everything we're doing together.
Yeah.
It isn't the Todd and Sheila show. It's a movement of people coming together. And the movement of people is you. And even if you're sitting at home, we're going to give you an opportunity to jump in and help. There's just so much happening that 2024 is going to be an amazing year.
So buckle up,
Buttercup.
lock in, and we're excited to go on the journey with you and start this next season.
And with all that being said, Sheila,
I think we're out.